Hey guys and dolls, how is everybody doing today? It is the first Monday of March of 2014, and I'm going to be talking about Facebook pictures today. So if it is anywhere in the past, if you've time traveled and gone back in the past, then this is not going to be applicable. Or if you are in the future somewhere, this may not be applicable either. So, take it for what it's worth. But I've had a lot of people, actually, I did a whole thing on Google Plus last week. And so this week, or not this week, but today, I wanted to talk a little bit about Facebook pics because a lot of people were wanting to, ask me how to make these private and stuff. And of course, Facebook is not going to make it easy on you. So what I'm going to show you is a multi-dimensional sequential 100 million steps to get the task done, but hopefully it will help, okay, nonetheless. But anyway, this is Facebook, obviously, and I'm here on, don't go to your home page, go to your regular profile page, okay? So like if you're over here, if you log in and this is where you're at, then you want to click this and get you back over to where your page is, okay? And then go to your photos area, okay? And you'll notice here you have photos of you, your photos, albums, and not tagged, okay? So I'm not going to focus on these two right here. I am going to focus on these two though to begin with. Yes, that is me from ninth grade. And this is me current day with my son. Okay, anyway, we're here, on the preliminary photos page on photos of you, right? And you notice up here you can create an album, add a video. We're not going to be talking about these, but I want you to see this little pencil thing here that says manage when you hover over it. So let's click that. And you'll notice it says manage the sections or see photos hidden from timeline. This is going to be the critical part right here. Once you get done with what I'm going to show you, you're going to want to go back to here where photos of you is, manage, and click see photos hidden from timeline. And you're also going to want to go to your photos, which is, this is my your photos area, and then do manage and then photos hidden from timeline. Okay, so let's first of all go to photos of you. All right, now this was actually my picture. This was a picture someone added of me with me tagged. Okay, so I'm going to show you these two different things here and what you need to do. And again, specifically, this is on the photos of you section, so keep that in mind. All right, so this is a picture, like I said, that I actually posted. Okay, so we're going to talk about that one first. So again, I can edit, I can hover over this pencil again, and it says click edit or remove. And these are all the choices that you can do, okay? You can edit your location, the date, you can download it. See, that's the thing right there. If you don't have this, privated, some people can download your stuff. You can make it your profile picture, cover photo, album, bloody, 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 bloody. Okay, do you see right here where it says hide from timeline? That would be your number one step, is to click hide from timeline. Okay, I'm also going to take you into the picture and show you some other things. But again, you will want to do this in all these different arenas because, again, Facebook wants to be able to share pictures. That's what Facebook is all about. So, it's kind of like buyer beware, even though we don't buy our profiles or whatever here on Facebook, but make sure that you would want to click, hide from timeline. Okay, I'm not going to click that right now, but you want to click that and go through that procedure for that. Okay, so now here we are just again back at the picture. So actually click the picture itself and it enlarges it. Okay, and you'll see down here, and I'm going to scroll this. No, I'm not. I'm lying to you. Right here at the very bottom of your screen, hopefully you can see it. It says tag photo here, options, share, send, and like. And then also over here, notice you have another tagging and editing section, and up here. Okay, so again, just start at the top of the page and work your way down. So first of all, we're going to look over here and we're going to see that this is public. Okay, so you can set this to just your friends see it, and your friends, in my case, I have an acquaintance group set up, so it would show to everybody except them. If you want it to be only for you, or if you want it to be for custom, okay? So, like if you did not want this to be shown at all, then you would click only me. If you want it only to go to your friends, then you would want to click only to your friends. Okay, so that's one way to hide it a little bit. Okay, and again, if you do only me, it should not show up anywhere. Okay, it may still show up in your timeline, but it means that only you can see it. So you would want to check and make sure, if you're looking at your picture in your timeline, you want to make sure that that is actually shown. Okay, so again, that was right here under this little globe. You'll see the clock and you'll see the little globe. Okay, so click that, check those there. Okay, and then next, allowed on timeline. So even though you may have it set to, friends or whatever, you may not want it to be in your timeline. Okay, so then you're going to put hidden from timeline. Okay, again, I'm not going to change this. I'm trying to show y'all where all these things are. Okay, so we've gone from the top of the picture. We've done this one. We've done this one. Now let's move down here. Oh, looky, we can tag it. And I'm done tagging, or we can edit it. Okay, now again, editing, this is going to be mainly who you have tagged in it and things like that. Okay, but again, notice right here, okay, that was in the edit part. Okay, so you'd want to, again, make sure in this area it is the correct thing that you want. Now understand, when you change it up here, it should change it here as well, but it may not. So that's why I'm saying, do your due diligence. If you don't want your pictures to show up, you're going to have to go through this whole procedure. All right, and then down here, of course, if you're tagged in it, like my name right there comes up as being tagged, then it could possibly show up somewhere else in another timeline. Okay, I want to show you options on here, and again, none of these really do any of the hiding or anything like that. Okay, so I like to show that to everybody because sometimes they move, the private things and everything down here. So that's just something that you'd want to make sure that you check out. Okay, now again, this was a picture that I posted. All right, now this is a picture over here that was posted of me by my friend. Okay, and I'm tagged. All right, now let's say that you don't want that done. So where it says tag photo, okay, now I could come in here and I could tag these other people because I know who they are, but that's not what we want to do. All right, that's not going to be what's going to help you. What you need to do over here is look, this is who all it was shared with. Okay, that little tool, the little gear looking thing, that's who all it was shared with. So if you don't want it shared with those people, then that's where you would need to come again. Start at the top and work your way down. Okay, timeline, do I want it hidden from my timeline? It's still going to show up on their timeline. Okay, but what you can do is on the options part. Okay, again, I'm sorry, let me go back over here. Okay, so again, if you wanted to tag photo, you can do it here or here. Okay, and then location if you wanted to add that in there. Being that this was not a picture that I posted, some of those options that were on that other photo are not available, okay, on this one because it's something somebody else posted. Now, if I don't want myself tagged in this photo for some reason, I can come down here to options and I can remove or report tag. Or I could read that the right way, couldn't I? Report or remove tag. Now again, I'm not going to do this right now, but if you click that, then you could actually remove the tag of yourself, okay? And then I think there's an option on there for, well, let me just click it. I'll just see what happens. Okay, I want to untag myself, or I want this photo removed from Facebook, okay? You could go so far as to do that, all right? And then is this your intellectual property? It'll be, of course, a no, all right? So now when you click one of these, and again, I'm not going to do it, the continue button will come up. Usually if it says I want to untag myself, then the next thing will be like, do you want to prevent this person from tagging you in the future? Okay, again, I'm not going to carry you through this procedure. You can work around and play around with your own videos in your own account. All right, but again, this was a photo that was posted by somebody else. So if I don't want it on my timeline, if I don't want it on my timeline, I can hit hidden from timeline, but it will still show up in, like in this case, in David May's, photos and albums and stuff like that. All right, so that would be that right there. Now that was on photos of you. Okay, so let's go over here to your photos, and it did this a minute ago. I don't know why it keeps doing that. It's very, very odd that it shows this up here. Maybe they're working on something. I don't know. Okay, anyway, this is the your photos part. All right, and these again are photos that I have posted that not necessarily were tagged or whatever, and it's just, other things. I know for sure we actually photographed this one and we actually, posted it. All right, so again, now that we're in this section, which was again from photos on your home page area. Okay, so go to home page, go to photos, click your photos, and you'll get to where those are that you've done. Manage, again, photos, you can see the photos hidden from your timeline. all right, or you can manage the sections, okay, and we're in this area. So let's go ahead and hover over this again. You'll see the little pencil comes up, and again, all these different things, okay, that you can delete it, you can, get a link for it or whatever, all right, that's on that part. Now, to go into it, again, click the photo itself, and again, it will take you in here. Starting up here at the top, click the little world globy looking thing, and again, you'll want to select here of what it is. The custom is, like if I just wanted self-employed people to see this for some reason, then I would click that and it would not be public, okay? So again, if you want it just to be only to you, you'd want to click that. So there's that one, and then move your way down. You can tag your photo, add your location, hit the edit button here. This is where you can edit the text, but again, note you've got another section here just like what we just saw, okay? And again, if you changed it here, you shouldn't have to change it here, but I would definitely check it because it is the same thing, okay? It should do the same. But y'all know, computers mess up, programmers mess up. It's okay. Don't get all nutty about it. Don't get all wackadoodle. Just do what you know that you need to do. Okay, tag photo, of course. If you want to tag, if this is a person, that's a person, that these are actually chocolate yummies and snickerdoodles, so that would be kind of silly to tag people. Okay, again, all right, here's the different things that you can do with this particular photo, all right, and then the share option. Okay, so that should be the way. Basically, if you don't want anybody to see these at all, you'd want to hit only me, and you'd want to hit, only, where am I at? Only me again, okay, and then once you do that, you'd want to go here, and you'd want to check and make sure that those photos are hidden from your timeline, okay? So that should help you out. If y'all run into a problem, or like I said, it's March the 3rd of 2014, so next week, unfortunately, they may come up with something new. So leave me a comment in the area below if you have an easier way to do it, or if developments come along the way for anybody watching this video in the future. Hopefully they'll read the comments and they'll go, oh, okay, well, as of July 2014, this got changed. So appreciate it in advance. And on that note, you guys and dolls, have a delicious, delightful, delirious day. And I will see you tomorrow.